Welcome to the Uncultured Roots podcast. It's your boy 17.
It's your man HM Hersham Bawu. What up? What up?
And it's your boy G Fly. What up, throw my babies?
Take the hood off, nigga.
I'm good. Take the do-rag off.
Hey, I had it off. You know what I'm saying?
Touche.
Right.
Welcome, Bug. Welcome,
Bug.
Yeah. It's late.
You need some coffee, man?
Nope, not at all, man. I'm good to go. Welcome back to another episode. Yeah, we here.
We back.
Welcome to another show of We Here.
Yeah,
This is a new name. We here.
yeah, we here.
Welcome back to We Here.
Yeah.
What was that group? The chilling group?
Oh, the Go ahead. You came up with it.
What was the abbreviation?
It's the NAC.
NAC.
Welcome back to the NAC.
Welcome back to the NAC.
We are the NAC.
The niggas against Chile. Chitlins.
Not chili.
Chitlins.
No, we pro chili.
We like chili.
We pro Chile. Niggas against chitlins. That's what it is. Yeah.
If you want to join, just reach out to us and
Yeah.
Yeah.
become a member
Send
of
an email to the office.
the NAC.
The office. That's an inside joke. Yeah. All right. Well, Fly, he's back from his
Vacation.
yeah, that's right.
How was it, sir?
If I had a bowl of Frosted Flakes, I would say it was great.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, I had fun, man. You know, Manny and Petty with my girl. I mean, my feet still feel like silky smooth.
That's what's up, man. Well, you ain't missed much around this motherfucker.
I know.
Oh, man.
Shed a tear on the flight back.
Oh, that flight back is always hard. Yeah. That flight back is always hard.
Yeah, it is.
I play that. It's so hard to say goodbye.
Oh, man. Well, I guess we got to get the show started.
Yeah.
So
Or it ain't gonna be none.
It's going to be a bunch of niggas rambling about stuff. Rambling about a bunch of random shit.
rambling about chitlins. I mean, why the fuck do they smell so bad?
Basically pig guts, niggas. Shit.
I mean, shit.
All the shit comes through.
Shit.
I mean, you might as well say you part of the eat the booty game. You
Oh, man.
yeah, you might not eat somebody's booty, but you eat something's booty.
Well, if you eat ham, you eating pig's ass, so
Yeah, that's big ass.
that's definitely pig's ass.
Ham is pig ass.
Ham is
Yeah.
pig's ass.
That's like more the cheeks.
Yeah. I don't fuck with ham, so I mean it don't make no difference to
I don't
me.
eat ham no more.
Like as of today.
No, I ain't really been eating like that. So I've been eating pig cheeks in my greens this whole time.
I seen a diagram. I seen a diagram not that long ago. And he was showing the parts where bacon and all parts of the pig come from, and on the back of that bitch was ham. It was on the ass. I'm like, that's pig's ass.
That's marketing. They done threw y'all off. See, they named pork butt, but it's really like the pork shoulder. And ham is the ass.
Yeah,
They done threw y'all off with that.
when they say Boston butt, they're talking about the shoulder.
Oh, man.
So y'all not
White
eating.
folks always backwards with that shit. Don't they?
Like, I ain't no pork butt, but you are eating pork butt.
I don't want no pork, but give me some ham. So I don't want no shoulder. I want cheeks.
Niggas against chitlins, y'all.
NAC. Join up.
We are accepting new members.
That slimy ass shit. That shit, man. I ain't clean.
We do not condone.
I ain't clean chitlins in my life and never will.
No. I get,
I think I saw somebody put a water hose to clean them bitches out one time. I'm like, hey, y'all doing too much.
If it take that much,
This shit stink.
You ain't meant to eat that shit, bro.
It's already the Olympics at your house for Thanksgiving when you put them bitches out the bucket. So why the hell would I be trying to clean that shit?
gotta have an intervention with some people, man.
Yeah, but
Hey,
listen,
man, we
sit
ain't gotta
down.
eat this. We ain't gotta eat this slave food no more. Dog.
We made it.
We freeze. We freeze now.
we could get lobster and steak and shit now.
Hey man, we's are free now. You gotta eat that
You
shit.
ain't gotta eat the slave shit no more.
It's over.
Oh, you see how we could joke about that painful shit?
That,
Yeah.
hey man, that's one of the traditions we could leave alone now. Bro. We ain't gotta eat that shit. Literally, we ain't gotta eat that shit.
Oh man, I got
It's-
teased when we
yeah.
was younger because I wouldn't fuck with chitlins, and I'm like, bro, this shit stink. I don't know how y'all eat this shit. It stink, and I got
you must
accused.
not be black.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I got accused
I'll
for
take
not being
that.
black. I got accused for not being black plenty of times, but for multiple
I
shit. Chitlins was one of them.
I still do. I still get teased like that. You know. I don't eat candy yams.
Yeah.
Nah,
Mm.
it's the texture for me.
Oh, okay.
It's the same reason why I don't eat mashed
Mashed
potatoes.
potatoes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they be like, yeah, you ain't black. You don't eat hot sauce, you ain't black. Well, goddamn it, I ain't black. then.
Yeah, I fuck with the yam.
Yeah, I do the yam. My yam. It just took me back. Took me back real quick.
We're gonna leave it alone.
You don't eat pork shoulder. You eat pork yam.
We're gonna move on for some shit get said that shouldn't be said. I'm just gonna move the fuck on. All right, man. So we gonna start the show. Damn, it's a long ass
Intro.
yeah.
Intro.
Yeah. Y'all niggas talk about pork and chitlins and pig's ass and shit in the
We
beginning.
just had to bring up the NAC,
NAC.
movement that we getting started.
Yeah, we starting that right here
We
today.
need more members.
Yeah.
Join.
Let us know if you need a laminate card.
Oh man. All right, man. Our first topic today. Now, this is the serious part of the show. Our first topic today, we're gonna talk about why blacks have a hard time supporting black business.
What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah. Yeah, what's wrong with y'all?
It's the crabs in the bucket, right?
Right. So I was gonna say, like, what do you think? Okay, well, this question is gonna be rhetorical as fuck. So what do you think is the main reason why this is? How did it get like this?
It's psychological.
Yeah, it's psychological conditioning
It's
over many years.
Yeah, it's different.
That's why I said it's rhetorical as shit.
Yeah.
It's all kind of different reasons psychologically. Of course, psychologically we made to think that what white people build and make is better than ours.
What's that old saying they say? The white man's ice is
man's
colder.
ice is colder. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Hey man, frozen water is frozen water, dog.
There you go.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's
just-
a mental thing.
Yeah, that's just how it's marketed, period, from,
Mm-hmm.
movies or, anything pretty much.
Yeah.
It's just
I'm sure a black person can get the same things needed to make an iPhone, and they can make one except without the Apple logo on it,
Mm-hmm.
and it is people just gonna feel like Apple make it the
it's
best.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if I got the same things that make the iPhone,
Mm-hmm.
they gonna think still that the Apple do it the best.
Yeah. So
That's just us psychologically thinking that it's the best, how we condition to think things like that.
yeah, because I'm a firm believer in that it is definitely, it's definitely conditioning, and I mean we've been conditioned to believe that white is right and black ain't. They've they've always, degraded us in many forms and fashion. And so, I've heard black people say this about, like pilots, like on planes. Like if it's a black pilot, they don't feel comfortable thinking that the black,
Really?
yes,
Wow.
that the black pilot can't fly the plane.
Wow.
Seriously. And it was this one brother. I'm not going to say his name. But
I say this, man. Hey man, you up there, you got my life in your hands. Yeah, hey, just get us there.
Right.
just get us there in one piece.
Yeah, I heard this story from this one brother. I'm not going to say his name, but he was saying that, his first trip over on the African continent, I think he went to Ghana, I believe. And when he came down to get on the plane, he was like, black people flying the plane. And I'm like, black people over here.
It's Ghana.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
right.
What the fuck did you think was over here? So he was just saying, like, he was hesitant. He got on a plane and, it's flying and everything. And he's like, oh, shit, man, is this bitch gonna land? You know what I'm saying? And knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. He motherfucking done flown fucking plane 1,000 fucking times. He know what the fuck he doing. Right. And people tend to forget, like, these people want to go home too.
Exactly.
This is what I said this on episode I dropped this week in my show. Like, the reason why I wouldn't get behind the wheel, or I wouldn't want to get in the car with an autonomous vehicle. Yeah. I said I'd much rather have an Uber driver or a taxi driver or whatever. I said, because it's still a human being. This person wants to make it home.
Right.
That machine ain't even aware of its existence.
Right.
That machine don't give a fuck what happens to the occupants of this vehicle. So I am not a fan of automation. I am not a fan of automated vehicles and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I know we can't get off the topic, but
in addition, it could be hacked from outside. You know what I'm saying? Computers can be hacked, and
they already hacked.
They could set it to 200 miles an hour and run you into a wall. Yeah.
You ain't getting out of that.
Exactly.
Ain't no coming back from that, nigga. You dead.
I mean, shit, if they want to get you, they'll get you. Because they lock the doors and just start flying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So everything that they try to throw out, everything they try to throw out as far as, humans make errors and humans make mistakes. And, okay, well, if humans make errors and humans make mistakes, who the fuck is building these machines? Okay. If humans make mistakes, you don't think they're going to make mistakes with these machines?
Right.
It's my whole thing. And when you start trying to challenge their logic, they don't like that. They want you to be sleep and dumb, stupid. Yeah. Just
go along.
Just go along with it. Go along to get along, nigga. Pretty much.
Go along, get along.
But going back to black business, because we trailed the fuck
I
off.
was just about to close it.
I already looked
I was about to grab the wheel.
I already
pull it back on over.
Yeah, I was already ready to do it. I know exactly how I was about to go into it.
I already looked at Fly Face, man. I'm used to it at this point. I can just look over there and tell, like, okay, nigga, you
we
fucking
get
up.
too far.
Yeah, man. So, I said it on the show before. Like I was just saying, that is, it's really psychological for the most part why we don't really support each other. And the other reason, I guess you can use this for anybody, including white people and any other race, that, the people that's around you, that's closer to you, some of them won't even support you as much as a stranger will support you because they know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they kind of look at whatever you got going on as, that's their little thing they doing.
Yeah, it's hard for them to see you as more than, just the person that they knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until the ball is rolling and it's moving, and then a lot of other people like it, and it's like give them the okay, like it's moving, okay, so then they start want to acting. I don't want to act like they support, but they had a motivation to want to support after the fact.
Oh, I'm gonna say act because it's fake as fuck. So then that's just where I stand on it. Yeah. But why? I mean, besides the conditioning, like this show is called Uncultured Root. So like, what's the root of that? Like seriously, like why is that really ingrained in us?
Well, people. I say this. I said that before. People sheep like.
Yeah.
Once they see a lot of people going for something, it tends to make people want to follow the trend.
Feel comfortable to follow, yeah.
Yeah, like I walk out here with a star patch on my arm or some shit or my hoodie, and it's be looked at a like a fashion blogger look at it and put it up there. People start seeing it as the thing to do, and then everybody start walking around with a star patch on their shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a lot of people they sheep like that. They want to be they want to be in the in crowd. They want to feel a part of something. So they kind of, when they see a lot of people jump on to something, they jump on it too. So they won't feel like they're not a part of it. So, for example, with us with this podcast,
mm-hmm.
and we put it up on our Facebook, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where a lot of people that know us follows us on our Facebook and knows that we do this all the time. They know we post this all the time, and they see it or whatever, and they don't like it or they don't share it or don't do none of that.
Yeah.
Psychologically, probably 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10, they're not doing it because they know us.
Yeah.
And so they're going to be like, oh, that's their little thing they doing. And then when we get rolling, that's when they're going to be like, oh, yeah, I was already on it. That's psychologically, that's how people are. They want to be a part of what's popping. And once this get popping, then they want to be a part of it.
Yeah. I have nothing nice to say about that. Not at all. I just no, what you're saying is absolutely correct.
Yeah.
But
like, it's like I told my girl yesterday. She was like, we was talking about human behavior and why people do certain things. And she was like, I can't believe why people do this. And I was like, the way my mind is set up, when I just look at human behavior and I'm not surprised about what people do. I'm not saying that I'm desensitized at certain things. Mm-hmm. It's just the way my coping mechanism with my brain is I see when people do something. Like the George Floyd thing.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw that, it's traumatizing to me like it is to anybody else. But with that, the way my mind copes with that is it registers that and say, okay, we know that people are it just basically gives me a thing to look back at and say, that they're capable of doing this type of thing.
Yeah.
And and I'm not desensitized. I'm just understanding the human behavior and psychology that people are capable of doing it. So when people don't share shit, I don't really get out and get my feelings about it. I don't feel no way about it. I just know that understanding how people work.
Yeah.
Right.
I know that they're not gonna fuck with it. So it don't mess up my it don't really mess up my my confidence in us doing good with this show. I just understand that some people not really gonna jump aboard till it's moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how
that's how it is. Yeah. It's just how it is.
But this, it's also a good thing though, because it make you work harder and keep on pushing.
Yeah.
Instead of seeing what we get, and it don't feel like a lot, and you don't really feel like people supporting, and it's like I give up.
Yeah.
I also think, like the what's the word for it? Like desensitized. Like there's so much, information on the internet, you see one little post, you know, it's not gonna really grab your eye the first time you see it. You know what I'm saying? But if you, like we said, consistent, and just keep putting it in their face, after a while, you be like, hey, what is this? I keep seeing this. You know
about to start posting this shit every day.
Yeah, that's what it's got to be.
Yeah.
It's so much information. I mean, it's
and then you're dealing with algorithm.
Yeah.
So once you post every day, and depending on what you on, the algorithm usually pushes that thing to the forefront to be shown.
So, you know, getting back to, not getting back to, because this ties into it, but like Elon Musk bought Twitter.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm shaky about that.
Yeah. What do you go to?
Everybody is, for the most part.
I'm going to add a subscription.
If he do that, they fucks everything up. That's why I'm shaky about it. Because I love Twitter, man. I'm on there. So
yeah, well, I'm looking at it like I was listening to one of the shows I listened to. She was saying like, we, as black people, as people of color, we need our own platform. Yeah. They say because the reason is when you make something, you make a video or something and you upload it to these social medias, like she was basically breaking it down like you don't own your content.
Yeah. Exactly.
The company that you or you posting to or uploading on, they control your content. Yeah. They control whether it goes up or not. And
True.
And she was saying about, like it's hard to try to get people's emails to try to direct them to come to your website or whatever and whatnot. That's always hard to do.
Yeah, that's an uphill battle.
So it's like, but you got to go to where the people are.
Mm-hmm.
True.
And the people are on
Twitter.
They on the the main social media sites and where it's like, so how do you know what I'm saying?
That's the whole thing with doing music.
Yeah.
It's we know that these streaming rates ain't shit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But
it reaches
Spotify,
a massive amount of people.
Spotify is where everybody at. Yeah. So, Spotify giving you 0.00001 a fraction of a penny and shit. But everybody listening to the music on Spotify. So, if I go and get a Shopify account and put my music up on a website built through Shopify, it's gonna be hard for me to get these people to come and support that.
Yeah.
And when they already conditioned and used to going on Spotify or Apple or whatever.
So you could probably do better financially that way. But as far as like reach, you won't be able to reach nearly as many people.
Shit is depressing, bro.
At all, like nearly.
I mean, it's depressing, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
But this is the truth that people don't really see and they're not thinking about because the model that you are investing in right now is a model that people are getting drawn in because it's comfortable for you to do. It's easy for you to pay $10 a month.
Yeah.
To be able to listen to whatever you want instead of going and buying a CD or downloading something.
Right. Yeah, because what they're doing is good for the consumer, but it's not good for the person that's actually giving you the music that you're listening to. Yeah. And
so, is it really good for the consumer in the long run?
Yeah,
that's a good question.
Not really,
because
not the music.
Because it's
I like this. This is good. Everybody don't have the same answer.
It's not gonna motivate the creator to put out their best work because they're not being, compensated fairly for it.
I slightly disagree.
You do?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Because that's not the only motivator. Motivator is, motherfucker got to eat. They gonna put out a bunch of garbage shit. Oh, I know what you're saying. Okay, you're saying that's not gonna motivate them to put out the best music,
right?
But in the sense.
I mean, look what you got now.
In this, I have nothing positive to say about that either.
I mean, and I'm not trying to shit on folks, but we all know that the music don't hold that much value like it used to.
Yeah,
and it's because people not motivated to put together the best they can
the
put
best project
together.
they can put out.
People are the consumers really settling. To be tell the truth.
I was just about to say that because if
they dealing with what they can deal with, because that's all they got.
Right. Well, if the people didn't support, this type of music that's not good, and the streaming, if people made up their mind and just to say, you know what, fuck it, I want, because like we talked about on the last episode, like you guys do realize you don't own anything. People want to talk about, how discs was played out, because like, well, that's old technology. And that's, they market it to where streaming is the new technology, which it is, but you don't own nothing. And they're trying to get you to be conditioned to accept not owning shit. And
even when it was, iTunes, you still own, the music. You can download it.
Because you were buying it.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that.
Even through iTunes, that was sketchy.
Yeah.
Because you download it on an Apple device.
Yeah, it's still on Apple.
Yeah,
right.
It's not like you download it and you got it on a hard drive that's yours.
Mm-hmm.
It's still on an Apple device.
Right.
And Apple don't make it that easy to take it off their device like that. It's not like how Samsung or any Android powered phone, you could just take it. It's more easier to move your music around like that. Apple, it ain't that easy.
To computers and stuff, yeah. Apple, you need the library, the Apple library.
I'm taking your word for it. I'm too broke. I don't fuck with Apple.
No, I'm telling you, this how it go because I saw the difference. I've had iPhones and Android phones, and I found it very. And I know my girl she gonna clown me because she's an Android user, and she gonna like, I told you so. You admit it, but it's true. I found it that the Android is more user friendly when it comes to stuff like that, removing music and moving music around. It's easy. All you gotta do is hook your phone up, the USB from your phone to your computer, and it's easy just to move it over.
I do that all the time.
Yep.
It ain't that easy with an Apple phone.
Yeah, you can't. If you got an Apple phone, you gotta have an Apple computer.
Or if you got a regular computer, you gotta have iTunes.
Yeah, you gotta download iTunes so you can get it to the library.
It's not.
Yeah, that shit suck.
Yeah, they try to lock you in. Yeah.
Try. Yeah, they got everybody locked in. Not me though. I'm good. I'm glad I can't. I'm not gonna say I can't afford it. I just choose not to.
Yeah. So that shit pricey.
Oh, I know. But that's what I'm saying. I'd rather spend my money on other things than what I'm saying in that particular. So no, I've never seen the desire. I mean, I've never had the desire to have Apple products like an iMac or whatever, like iPhone back in the day. What was it? iPod or I didn't care about none of that shit. I'm like, I don't.
We basically get the same shit every time.
Yeah, they just reselling the same drug.
But the thing about it though is we buy because we so already used to the iOS and how it's already set up. But I could shake that because I've been back and forth. Mm-hmm. So it won't shame me. I'm pretty sure a lot of Apple users are like, motherfucker, you a traitor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, listen, man, I don't got no allegiance to this
no allegiance
corporation.
Right, corporate light. I ain't getting this. Now if I have some Apple stock.
I do got stock. I got like 2 shares, but still, listen, I don't gotta have an Apple phone to get money off this Apple now.
Right.
And I don't got no allegiance like that. Y'all crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you place your allegiance to something you you have no ownership in. It goes back to ownership. It's
exactly.
like who owns
Why
this
are
shit?
you this diehard fan that you got no skin in the game?
My thing is you down to have a straight on, full on heated ass debate with somebody. Like, nigga, I ain't about to argue about these high priced ass phones. Every time I buy a phone, I feel guilty as fuck at the back. Like, damn, this last phone I just got, I was paid like almost $800. I'm like, shit. I looked at my shit and was like, didn't want to shed a tear.
And if you just blindly following
That's it.
Blindly following a brand, like what initiative is they gonna have to make it better? You know what I'm saying? Give you quality shit. And they know they gonna get your money anyway.
We already know they known for having your shit slow down after they
get two. So you bought a new one.
after they get like two phones ahead of the one you already in there.
Yeah, they want to slow your shit down. Time for you to buy a new one.
That's their model. That's how they get you. Exactly. But another reason why black people usually don't support black people because we got this thing where we feel like we don't really be what they
professional.
Say, they say we weren't really professional and stuff like that. And I think that's partly true. Some of us
some
not
cases,
really, some of us not really professional, and it's only, in my opinion, because I think people be trying to. It's not their business; it's a hustle.
Mm-hmm.
So they treating it like a hustle. They ain't treating it like a business. That's two different things: a business and a hustle.
So they call this unprofessional podcast.
But
but we trying to, but we put in effort. We put in a lot of effort.
I'm just talking shit. Yeah, of course.
We put in a lot of effort to try to make it better. So it's different, and it ain't no hustle with us because listen, we ain't getting paid off this yet. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like we just throwing some shit together either. You know what I'm saying? Like we really got paperwork behind this. We really own our IP.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We got PO boxes now. Well, not a PO box. We got an address for our shit, and we got it. It's a LLC behind it, and we really putting it together to make it a real legitimate thing.
Yeah,
it ain't a hustle. We treating it like a business by setting it up like that.
Yeah, I think as far as black people, you got to give people a chance to grow, though. You know what I'm saying? You. First time somebody mess up, you just, that's why I don't fuck with black business. But, these other cultures be in the community doing whatever the fuck they want, treating you how they want to treat you.
That's true.
But you still come back.
That's
so you give them a chance.
Exactly.
So you can't give your own people,
And asking for you asking for discounts. That's another thing that always bothers me.
Yeah.
Like, you don't ask these Asian folks for discounts when you get their hair.
Exactly.
You buy exactly what they say the price is.
Yeah.
They ain't budging.
You buy the expensive hair so you can brag about it.
And
how much I pay for this?
I guess where I'm at in my life, I just don't understand why, as pro-black as I am, it's like, shouldn't you want to buy from your own? Because those dollars need to circulate within our community.
Well, you seeing things that a lot of us are not paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us is really just going by our day to day, and we not thinking about economics like that. I used to like point the blame at rich people for everything, until I realized what's really going on. And rich people are only really doing, they only playing the game like they should.
They just learn the game.
The difference between them and people who's not really privileged, and we come from a background where we don't really understand anything about money. The difference is they understand about financial literacy and we don't.
Yeah.
Yep.
And once you start understanding financial literacy, you start blaming them and you start learning how to play the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, when you don't understand about money, you don't understand anything about economics, you going to go by your day, just living day by day, just living off the motions and just going to work because that's all you known to do. Go to work, get paid Friday, blow half the check,
Get them J's.
on the weekend, get the J's, go to the strip joint, get you a bottle, do it all over again next week.
Living for the short term.
When you start really understanding what's going on, you'll be like, I got that hair last time. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna save this money. I'm gonna save my 10% and I'm gonna put it in by S&P 500 stock, and I'm gonna do that every check. You very knowledgeable about things because you see everything going on. You know what I'm saying? Outside of where we come from.
Yeah.
So you know a little bit more, and when you know a little bit more, it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, I know.
It's like Dick Gregory said about the magic glasses. It's rules to the magic glasses. Once you put them on, you can't take them off, and you see things as they are, and not how you want to see them. It is what it is. That's the type of thing with knowing and being knowledgeable about things and knowing the truth about things.
Yeah, it's when you know that we as a community, as Black people, spend $1.1 trillion a year. That's our economic power.
That's crazy.
That's more than
we could do it.
That's more than some countries' GDP.
Yeah. A lot of countries.
You know what I'm saying? Like
we be looking at Elon Musk and I'm like, damn, they got billions, but we as a people spend trillions. We only like 20% of the population in this country, ain't that right?
It's
like gone
13.
up.
I thought it was like 13, 14.
Oh, 13.
Like 13, 14, maybe 15% at the highest.
Yeah. Oh, 13. Well,
And a trillion.
And that spell a trillion, though.
That's what I'm saying. And where does that money go? That money is help contributing to other races of people's generational wealth and not our own. And This is why we end up still working for them instead of working for us. Yeah. You know, I would much rather work for somebody who looks like me. Yeah. You know, and because what that does is it gives me motivation to say I can do this shit too. Because if he can do it, I can do it.
Right.
Not as a form of resentment, but as a form of inspiration.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm not gonna hate on the brother. I'm not, because that's my whole thing. That's where I'm at this point. Like, I'm not hating my brothers and sisters. I mean, I don't think I've ever have, but you know, if I was at some point in time, if ever, you know, I'm not that way now.
Right.
And I'm definitely trying to see us prosper, see us get ahead, because I mean, just on the way here, driving through where I was driving, I'm just, you know, I had to drive through, you know, some hood, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just looking at all the stores. I'm just looking at all the stores in the hood, and I'm just like, beauty supplies.
Same shit.
Liquor stores.
Same shit.
Chicken joints.
Coney Island.
I'm looking
Churches.
at
Gas
station. Yes, all of that. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, I bet you not one Black person own none of this shit. And that's what I'm like, and it ain't none but Black people over here. Yep. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, like I think either one of y'all said it or somebody said it, like, you know, for it to not be no money in the hood, y'all sure be putting y'all motherfucking businesses in that bitch.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's, I guess, I don't know, man.
I think I said that.
Yeah. I'm getting older, more wisdom, and I am looking at shit just like, y'all don't see this shit? Y'all don't see what's going on?
People go by their day-to-day not paying attention what's in their face.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if the hood is so downtrodden and no money, why do the people come from jump on a plane, come over here on a boat, and start up their business here in the middle of the hood? Yeah. Why? Because there is money here. They getting a piece. They trying to get a piece of that trillion.
Exactly. Yeah. That's it. And that's and we at a disadvantage because even if we took that same roadmap, it took that same playbook and set up something in the hood, we ain't gonna get that same respect. We ain't gonna get that same response as a person from another race would get.
You also gotta think about: are we gonna get the business loan to get it started?
Absolutely. True. You already know about that.
But we and the sad part is that's what's needed for us to take that trillion and put it back in our community because we already know to turn things around, we got to go from being a consumer to being a producer. Mm-hmm. So if we only stuck to being consumers and we can't be producers because we can't get loans, we cut off from getting loans, we don't want to buy from each other, or we don't want to be professional enough to turn our hustle and treat it like a real business. Mm-hmm. That trillion just gonna be going elsewhere and not staying here. Exactly. You know, money is money, but money got energy to it too. Mm-hmm. That's why it's rules to having it. Yeah, the rules of having it helps you keep that energy with how the money flow. Money like a current. You know what I'm saying? If you know the rules.
It's in the name, currency. Current.
Yeah, exactly. It ain't no mistake.
Mm. Yeah, I just, I really want my brothers and sisters to wake up, and when they see this, they'll probably be like, okay, what nigga is you gonna support? Well, it depends on what you're selling.
Shit, I support all.
Because that's what I'm saying. It's like if there was a place that was black owned and I could use that as an alternative to where I didn't have to fucking go to Walmart to buy shit for my house. If it was a black owned, and I swear, I mean, I could say this open and honestly. And I ain't got it like that. I mean, fuck, I don't got it like that. But even if I had to pay slightly more than I'd have to pay at Walmart, I would rather do that because at least I know, look, man, I'm helping people who look like me. Even if I'm not related to this brother or sister, let them give some generational wealth. Let's get this shit started somewhere. Yeah. Like, damn, I guess I just look at it differently. Like, I want to see people like us in the future that's in the top 1%. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about your fucking Jay-Z's and all that shit. Them motherfuckers, man, they did that shit a different way. I'm talking about you know what I'm getting at.
Coming from the,
you know what I'm saying?
We come from being business owners from the jump.
Yes.
Not
having to rap or do some entertainment shit and basically and dance.
That's basically what it's saying.
That's
if you
it.
Want to get to this level, you got to entertain us.
Yeah, is that not it?
Yeah,
you got to entertain us.
That's all y'all good for is
dance, make music, jump high, fight, kill each other. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Entertain us, and then we'll put you in
sports. Yeah,
you've been a good little. I ain't gonna. Ooh, I'm trying to think of our future. So I'm not gonna I ain't gonna do that. But I'm just saying, like, man, I'm tired of saying we got to do better. Like, we just have to fucking do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop being so. If you see a black business, owner, or just a black business in general, and if they're not running things necessarily up to par. Okay, if you see some things that turn you off, just be like, because I would do. I'm like, who's the owner? You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking who owns the place, because maybe I can shoot them an email or get in contact with them just to be like, hey, brother, I want your business to succeed, and you could probably tighten up on this, and this is just some constructive criticism This is not to diss you.
Constructive feedback.
Yeah.
I like to say constructive feedback.
Because criticism does sound a little harsh.
It's got a connotation to criticism.
Yeah. So I'm going to take that. Constructive feedback. You know what I'm saying? This is to keep you in business. This is just like, kind of giving you a heads up on what could be a potential problem that, you know what I'm saying, that other customers might see, that might turn people off to make people not want to come do business with you. You know what I'm saying? And we just got to get back to talking to each other like in a more positive light. You know, like he just said, constructive feedback sounds much better than constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? So if it's like, hey, brother, I want your business to succeed. You know what I'm saying? I want you to prosper. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Because I would want you to do the same for me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be one of those people that say support black business and then you still gonna turn around and spend money with the white man. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't fucking putting no effort behind it, you better off not even saying it because you look like a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, you know, they have lists that you can bring up and you can type in, you know, black-owned businesses and this and that and the third.
They got apps.
Yeah, exactly. But most of the time, them motherfuckers so spread out, and especially if you live in certain areas, you know what I'm saying? It might not be worth the drive for you. You know what I'm saying? Especially with gas prices being as high as they are. I'm not trying to come up with excuses or something. I'm just saying, like, you know, we just gotta. I'm just point blank. We gotta fucking stick together.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to fucking stick together.
I'm gonna look into that bank that that black bank that Killer Mike was talking about. I'm gonna look into that because I want to start putting money into a black bank. Yeah. If I'm gonna put it in any bank, having money in the bank is not really all that good thing. You ain't really getting no real money off your money in the bank.
Not
interest rates as low as they are. Yeah,
it's like streaming.
Yeah,
it's like streaming rates.
Yeah,
0.000.
Yeah, yeah, it's some bullshit. That's why
that made me sad.
And that's another jewel for people don't be knowing. This is why wealthy people they don't spend income money like everybody think. They think the biggest scam is I gotta get the highest paying job so I can live a comfortable lifestyle. The rich never live off their income money. Mm-hmm. They take the income money, they invest it, and they live off the money from the cash flow from assets. The investment.
Yeah. They never use their own money.
I've been learning this for this last 2 years. And I'm trying to figure out how to do that. You know what I'm saying?
They pointed out that some of them people that got them PPP loans that like one of Tom Brady's organization. And they was talking about that like they were like, oh, God forbid, we wouldn't want him going into his savings, into his millions. Let's give him this loan. Mm-hmm. And it's like, and I, they've been telling us this since we were kids, because I know y'all heard it. Rich get richer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this is what they mean by that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
Man.
Because in bad times, they can capitalize off of
and that's capitalism is capitalizing, man.
Rich
people. Good times they do well, bad times they do well.
Rich people just understand some things that we don't. Like, see, we always be like, man, rich people need to pay more taxes. It's not gonna really matter because what rich people do is they know how to get around taxes by understanding tax codes. Yeah. See, we don't understand shit about tax codes we don't understand shit about taxes except for paying them, and that we gonna get this
tax
check.
Return.
Yeah, we're gonna get this return.
Yeah.
That's and blow the whole return. We don't understand shit about nothing else but taxes except for a tax return. That's the only thing we care about. If you understood that it's tax breaks and there's ways to get around it, then you'll know something. You don't be knowing that shit.
Not only that, but it's also about how those tax dollars are being used. And not to get all geopolitical and everything, because I want to stay on the black thing, but you got to understand as black people living in this country, why does our country look so fucked up? Why is our roads so fucked up? Why is the infrastructure so fucked up?
I was just having a conversation with somebody. Because my girl,
the government allocates. Do you know how large the defense budget, the military budget is? It increases every fucking year. The Pentagon asks for a certain amount, and Democrats and Republicans usually give these motherfuckers more than what they ask for. The monies are not being allocated properly. In other words, where money could be going into education, money could be going into infrastructure, money could be going into cybersecurity,
research and development.
Money can be going into R&D, yet
mark my words. Y'all want to make some money? I'm telling you right now. Invest, find a company on the stock market and invest in cyber security.
Yes.
Yeah, that ain't going nowhere.
That ain't going.
That shit about to blow up.
Yeah. That's the future.
That shit about to blow up big because everything is going to be online, and that's also with our money. You know more. You see what's going on with food shortages, and they've been hacking systems and shit.
Oh yeah, that shit about to take the fuck off.
Cybersecurity. Mark my words. You heard it here. You gonna come back, you gonna say, damn, Fly said that shit.
Yeah.
Put your money in cybersecurity. I'm looking for something right now to invest in.
Mm-hmm. And I will be talking to this brother so we can coordinate and we can all.
Shit. This shit ain't hard, man. You just gotta look around and see what's going on and you just tell what's coming up next.
Predict what's gonna happen.
Yeah. We gonna come back to this. We gonna come back to this topic because there's a lot of shit we did not touch on.
Yeah.
And because this is an ongoing problem in our community, and that's probably what we're gonna end up doing going forward. Like there are gonna be some topics that we may have addressed before, but just like in real life, I mean, people don't just have one conversation about something and then never talk about it again. I mean, unless it's some traumatizing shit. But most of the time, people have conversations about the same shit. And then sometimes new information is added, or sometimes you might just need a refresher. So,
or we might find out some new, we might find out some new shit to, upgrade the conversation.
Yeah,
right. Circle the block.
So there you go. So we definitely coming back to this conversation.
Yeah, we got to circle the block so we can buy the block.
Buy the block.
Buy the block.
Hey, man. Gonna go on to the next one, man.
So the next one. Is there an agenda to destroy the black man?
I like the way you phrased that.
Yeah. My nigga.
That's why I wrote it up there the way I did. Made you think.
Right. Chat y'all.
Nah, man. We know you be pro, man. You're pro with this.
Is the agenda to destroy the black man? Hell yeah, it is. Shit.
Absolutely.
I don't give a fuck what y'all say. It is. It's definitely an agenda to destroy the black man. I mean, fucking all you gotta do is turn around, look at the turmoil going in our community. Why black man and woman have a hard time even having conversations now, like the resentment, the vitriol, the anger that we have towards each other, and for what? You know what I'm saying? You went to, my baby daddy ain't shit, my baby mama ain't shit. Well, both of y'all ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And why is that? You know what I'm saying? Why is it that we have so many ain't shit people in our community? Why is that? You know what I'm saying? Are we just having ain't shit kids?
And the biggest word, the key word that people like to use now, the buzzword is accountability. Everybody likes to point at each other and tell them about the accountability, and that's when I get on Twitter and I'm getting on social media, I see a lot of women bashing black men and talk about black men. They always want to throw that accountability thing up. Well, the thing is, both people need accountability. What's going on is everybody just victim blaming and pointing at each other. Mm-hmm. Both sides done did shit.
Yeah.
And black men shit always get put out on Front Street. But trust me, it's a lot of things that women done that is not being talked about. And it's not being brought up.
Exactly.
And so, what's the accountability in that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not about to get into doing what y'all do, going back and forth with each other, pointing at each other. I'm not about to do that. I don't argue with people at all. That ain't my thing. I like to communicate, not argue. So all this back and forth people doing, y'all calling each other ain't shit people. Well, you gotta look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be ain't shit either because you done did shit. Everybody done did shit.
Yeah.
Look
Inside
inward.
joke.
Yeah.
We just talked about that off the mic. I ain't bringing that one up. We ain't talking about that one.
Nah. But it's true. Everybody, you know, both sides done shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's partly the reason why we are where we are today. But we got to stop blaming each other and try to figure out. I always say start with self, fix yourself, and then you come to the conversation about how to fix everything else.
Yeah, look inward.
Yeah.
It's a bit. See, man, I'm with you. I'm all about accountability. I lead by example.
Yeah.
I had this conversation with my son a couple of weeks back, and I'm like, when have you ever seen me blame anybody else for anything? He's like, Dad, I ain't never seen you blame nobody else for nothing. And I'm like, I know. I don't blame nobody for shit. Whatever's going on, I'm dealing with it as a man. Just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right. Even the same thing with with me and my wife, not seeing eye to eye from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Let me not say from time to time because it makes it seem like, no, it's not that. Every marriage or relationship has their up and downs. Everybody go through their shit. So let me not say time to time because it's not like we don't do that a lot.
Right.
But even still, if it's something that I'm responsible for, I'm like, okay, my bad. I own up to it. No problem. She'll tell you that.
Right.
I own up to the shit. No problem.
I know with me, if it's a disagreement, and before I even take it and say me, before I figure out it's me, I always look at myself first and say, did I do something? What was my part in this that happened to make this happen? And then when I figure out, oh yeah, I did this, that, and the dirt, and this is the cause to why this is happening, then I say, that's my bad. That's on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I also take under consideration what the other party is saying in terms of if I said or did something that you didn't like, I'm going to take that under consideration, and because I might not necessarily automatically apologize because I might, in my mind, I'm like, the fuck, I ain't saying nothing wrong. You just super fucking soft sensitive and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it depends on, I will say, okay, well, I didn't know that bothered you. I didn't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to sit like, fuck you. I'm not that kind of person, even though people who follow the show probably think I am. But in our reality, I don't like conflict. I try to resolve things as much as possible. Now that's the difference between debate. And I debate you out the ass, not the problem. But conflict and like real drama and beef, I'm not with that shit. Me and Fly on the same page. I ain't trying to argue with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm
not at all.
I'm the type that will leave. I ain't finna. Because at the end of the day, my health is important to me. And sitting up there arguing and cussing each other out. That shit is detrimental to and the health of the relationship / marriage and the health of the person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because people want to talk about toxicity now, the toxic man, toxic masculinity. Well, it's toxic femininity too.
Yeah. It's both sides.
Exactly. There is a lot of toxic women out here.
And people don't understand also, my man, is that when you communicate, you communicate to have an understanding.
Mm-hmm.
When you argue, you trying to win.
Trying to prove your point.
Yeah, you trying to prove your point, and then you to you proving your point means you won the argument. Yeah. I'm not about to do all that. If you want to do that back and forth and argue, I'm not about to give you that. I'm gonna say, okay, you think you right? Okay, you're right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's how I am. You got it. You think what the fuck you want.
Because I'm gonna keep my peace, and you gonna be this big ball of Just big ball of emotion, and you can have
hostility.
that shit. Yeah, hostility and emotion and shit. You can have that shit. You know, I'm cool on that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I was telling you earlier about stupid people. I was the stupid people who was trying to come at me in some of the messages and shit. And it's just like, well, like I said, there's a lot of toxic women, but there's far more that are not toxic. And that's the thing. Like, we put too much on. You put too much. The loudest people get the most attention. That's basically what I'm trying to get at.
Especially now.
The loudest people get all the attention, and so the quiet majority. You know what I'm saying? If all you seeing is toxicity out, on the internet, you see videos, you see people talking, and like, oh, this person toxic, oh, this that, and then you begin to believe in your mind that everybody in the fucking world is toxic, and it's not true. You know what I'm saying? It's like. It's all about, I was just telling my son this morning. It's about, what I'm saying, if you keep listening and watching shit that's about killing and murdering and violence and this, well, what the fuck you think? You're gonna start, that stuff starts to take over and form how you think and how you act and behave. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's about what you putting in. What you putting in is what's gonna come out.
Right. Yeah.
And that's what I'm thinking. It's the same thing with marriages and relationships and shit. And they talk about, the divorce rates are going up. Well, not really. They are, but they're not. From what I've seen, like, more people are getting married now, not like about a year or two ago, but people are starting to get married and the main thing I'm constantly hearing is, it's hard to find somebody. But it's your mindset. It's really your mindset. Exactly. Like, I'm gonna let you get into what you were saying earlier about that.
Yeah. So what we was talking about earlier is, people were saying it's so hard to find people, and it's really not. Sometimes you might just have to broaden your spectrum on people. Like, you might be a type of person that say, yo, my man's got to be 6 foot tall or 6 something up or whatever the case. But what if you find somebody that treats you right the way you're supposed to?
Right.
They might be all right looking. They ain't, they might not be like Instagram ready and shit. But they treat you right. And no, he ain't 6 foot. He might be 5'8" or 5'7" or whatever. And you like, short niggas, I can't fuck with him. And that's where you fuck up. Yeah, that's where your problem is. You might want to talk to that short nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't the average height like from like 5'6", 5'7"? So you just X'd out like most of the population.
Well, I don't know. I think 6.
I think it's like 5'9".
5'9".
Last time I checked, it was 5'9". Yeah. I don't know what it is now, but I mean, shit, I'm 5'8" my damn self. So I mean, I'm under average, I guess. Like, fuck, like, whatever. Gives a shit.
Yeah, you might want to give that short nigga a chance. You know what I'm saying? Your ass won't be lonely and be worried.
Real shit.
Won't be worrying about a nigga beating your ass. You know
waiting
what I'm
for your giraffe.
Hey.
I mean, you be wanting a tall ass nigga, and then nigga ain't what you want. You know what I'm saying? He look good and whatever, and he's not doing what he's supposed to do as far as caring about your emotional state, care about your mental. Just caring about you across the board.
Yeah.
You worried about what he looked like so hard. Now I understand that you sometimes you need something easy on the eye, and I know that for sure because as a man, we lead first with how it look to us and what keeps a woman and a man with a man. And I'm talking about real man. I ain't talking about niggas that's on some shit.
Yeah, looks will get you.
Look get you in the
there,
door,
but they won't keep you there.
How you make us feel is what's gonna keep you there.
Yeah.
So I understand that even for a woman that you might want somebody aesthetically to at least look decent. I got that. I understand that. But you also want to make sure you want this to take precedent over the aesthetic part is how they treat you.
Yeah.
How they make you feel.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say something that they probably don't like, but I don't give a shit. A man is more than likely, if we dealing in terms of numbers, you know how we rank people, because women rank us. You know what I'm saying? And men rank women. A man is more likely to wind up with a 4 or 5.
You know what?
Than a woman is.
You know what? I heard that.
And
I've just heard that not too long ago.
And the reason for that is because it's just what Fly said. It's basically about what you do for this man.
Yeah.
How you make this man feel.
Right.
If you can comfort this man, if you can aid this man, if you are giving this man what he wants, he will overlook your shortcomings. Yeah. This is a fact. Yep. This is not true. And don't worry, we working on trying to have women on the show because I want a woman's perspective, and I'm definitely gonna.
I'm gonna look forward to that part.
And I'm definitely gonna, I'm gonna listen and not because I definitely want to hear a woman's perspective. So I'm definitely not gonna attack what she's saying. But if she's coming from a different place and she feels that way, and I'm just gonna politely say, well, I disagree. You know what I'm saying? Because I know as men how we operate and how we talk off mic. How we move in the world. Yeah. A man wants peace. A man wants stability. A man wants something that he don't have to second guess.
A man, what do they call it?
It don't matter what it look like.
80-20.
Yes.
So a man overlook the 20 is he getting the 80.
Most men. Most men. Because some dudes could have that right woman. Yeah. And this is where the women have a point. They have a valid argument. And I'm not trying to cut you off. Yeah. Women have a valid point when they go in and say, well, I cook and clean and do this and do that, and then the man still go out and fuck up. Yeah. And it's like, some niggas just fucked up.
It's like that. You should run, motherfucker.
No, this the thing with that. Those are men that ain't developed. They don't got no sense. They don't got no sense of purpose. And they basically spinning their wheels trying to figure their life out, or they just still stuck in that childish shit and doing what they doing because they don't know anything else. They not trying to figure anything else out. See, a lot. I don't take things people do too seriously no more. Like when I was in the dating pool, I didn't take it too seriously. If a chick did something if she on some shit that I'm not liking, my whole thing is just, you know what, this ain't it. I'm gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Wash your hands of it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it moving because I just understand that, I'm not gonna take it hard. Like people they do the things they do because of prior trauma, and they just haven't matured enough yet to move on the same wavelength that I'm moving on. So I just move. You know what, this ain't it. I'm just going to go, move to something else.
You got something to add to this, brother?
Well, I thought looked like I was thinking about something.
Yeah, you look like you was in the zone. Like
your thoughts was very loud.
Nah, I just,
I think it's something different. So I was somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sleeping?
No, I wasn't.
No,
I wasn't sleeping.
Nah, for what we brought up for this topic as far as is their agenda trying to destroy the black man. I mean,
I'm glad you brought it back because I was just about to do it.
I definitely think there is. I mean,
absolutely.
I mean, in all reality, all you gotta do is read. All you gotta do is read a fucking book and know your fucking history.
I know you better. Look at interviews with Shahrzad Ali. I know a lot of y'all women do not like her stance on things, but some of the things that she's saying hold a lot of truth.
There's a lot that she say holds a lot of truth. She don't get everything right, but
a lot of things that hold a lot of truth. And then y'all gotta learn how to just because somebody says something that you don't agree with, y'all throw the whole message away, man. Pick the shit out of it that you can take that applies, and then leave the rest alone. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, like she said something that I didn't agree with, which is, men just gonna have their other women, and you just gotta. I'm not saying. I don't agree with that. No, I don't think you should. If you the type of woman that wants a man just to be for you. You ain't got to settle for a man that's out here doing whatever you want to do.
I don't condone that shit at all.
You don't got to settle for that. But I do agree with her that is an agenda that they done put together, and is that they got underway right now, where they break down the black man to separate black men from black women, and to have the white women following the white man. Like, yeah, they
you mean
doing
the
that.
black women following the white man?
Black women following the white man.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Look what's going on. Now y'all fighting on the internet and calling niggas, calling men, black men, y'all ain't shit, y'all ain't this, y'all bashing them. And I know some of that on social media is just people doing that for clout because it's the thing to do.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that's really falling into that shit and bashing, just you know what I mean? Just bashing because they falling in line with the whole thing.
And the part that, I'm going to say something that may be a little controversial for y'all, but, it's important for black people's survival to be with each other, to procreate.
Yeah.
They want to make it
strong families. Yeah.
I'm gonna say something too that I said to this girl when we were she was responding to something I said, and I'm gonna be honest, and this is gonna come out sounding fucked up, but if you only halfway listening, then you're not gonna pick up what I'm saying. I don't get mad at the white father that says he doesn't want his child to be with a person of another race. I don't get mad at him. Is he right? No, he dead wrong, but I understand what he's saying. I understand why he says that. It could be from racism. It could be from, in his mind, he might just think like, look, man, we need to preserve our own. Mm-hmm. And I'm not mad at that.
They definitely on that.
Yeah. But my point being is, if you go at it from a standpoint of, look, we just need to preserve our own. Mm-hmm. If you're just saying, look, let's just fuck our own kind. If you're not trying to commit genocide and not trying to kill off other people, I ain't got no problem with that. Right. I ain't got no problem with somebody saying, hey, we just need to stick to our own because all races of people do it.
Pretty much just pro-us.
Pro-us.
That don't mean anti-you.
Exactly. Right. And so, but when we do that, we get villainized for being pro-black. And when we stand on black, we get looked at. Because I'm telling you, because I don't want to hear no white motherfucker come at me, try to, oh, that's not true, bullshit. All you got to do is look at my message thread. And every time, because I showed y'all, every time I say something to that effect, boy, them crazy ass white folks come out the woodwork coming and attacking me. And it's like, I ain't say nothing out the ordinary. All I'm saying is the same shit that you would say about your own. Because that's the way you feel about your own. The difference is, I ain't talking about killing y'all. I ain't talking about wiping y'all out. I ain't talking about committing no form of violence against y'all. All I'm saying is, black people need to stick together. We need to do our own.
Ain't talking about gaslighting.
Yeah.
That's what they be doing.
That's all they be doing. You know what I'm saying? So they try to demonize us for being pro-black and because anytime I see something positive or pro-black man on the internet, I mean that shit gets ripped apart. And that shit gets ripped apart by black women. That's the shit that hurts.
That's the worst part of it.
Y'all attack other sisters that stand up for us. There are sisters that are coming out, because I'm not gonna sit up here. What I am starting to see is I'm starting to see more sisters starting to wake up to this. So it's kind of like what Fly said about the universe always balancing itself out. I'm starting to see more sisters wake up to the idea of, wait a minute, we shouldn't be attacking our black men.
Right, we need to stick together.
And it's the same thing when I'm seeing with brothers too. They're like, wait a minute, maybe we shouldn't be calling our women bitches and hoes. Maybe we should be having more respect for our sisters. Yeah. Because I'm on that. And I'm not going to sit up here in front and act like, oh, I can't sit up here and act like I ain't never called no woman no bitch and no hoe. Yeah, but I've definitely done it.
Look, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely disagree with just blatantly call just any old black woman a bitch or
right.
Man, if a chick act like a bitch and she's straight up being a bitch,
if the shoe fits, wear it.
I'm saying it, but the thing is, women say it louder than men do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to blame y'all, but y'all do. And a lot of y'all know that. And y'all probably sitting there looking like, yeah. Because y'all do.
They know how to stick the dagger in and turn it.
I told you why they do that. They not physical. They not as physical powerful as us. They can't beat us up. So they got to do things other ways that damage you, which is safe things.
They can get in your head. They can fuck with you. That's why I say if you can fuck up somebody's mind, the rest of it is yours. You've already won. Yep. If you can get in their head. So, I don't know, man. We as black folk, we can sit up here and say we need to do better, but we really need to put in the fucking work. And I'm doing my part. You know what I'm saying? I'm married. My wife is darker than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm married. I have children. I take care of my family. I'm doing my part as a man. A big part of me, any kind of conversation I'm having with anybody, whether it's on the internet, on the street, I'm trying to uplift them, especially if it's one of us. You know what I'm saying? Sure. And people that sound fucked up. No, because let me tell you what they always get you with. Because they always try to get me with this. They always try to make me feel guilty and try to shame me, but I just laugh at them and throw it right back in their face. Like, you can't shame me with this. They want to hit us with this unity. We all need to stick together. We all need to do this. We all need to do that. Basically,
what do you mean all?
All races of people.
Races. Nah, let us get our shit together first, and then we can go to that page.
That's the shit I'm on.
Because that's the thing. It ain't gonna work well for us if we don't get ourselves together.
Yeah, because we ain't all on the same level. Exactly. So let us get our shit together.
What's gonna happen is if we all try to come together, all races come together like that, and when we all for real about that shit, we gonna get the end of the stick.
Absolutely.
And we gonna be economically at the bottom. Because we don't got our shit together.
Absolutely.
And then the money gonna go flow right into everybody else's pocket.
Absolutely.
I think people say that they not really thinking about they not really understanding that part as far as for black people. But it's an advantage for them. Yeah. So it's easy for them to say that.
Yeah. And that's why I always said, you ain't gonna shame me with that bullshit. Because we do need to get our house in order before we can venture out and try to build a bigger collective.
Right. But kind of like the all lives matter shit. Like
yeah.
Can we get ours to matter?
Exactly.
Then we can get to that point.
Yeah. It's easy when your people been on the up and up. It's easy for you to say, "Oh, can we all just get along?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when I'm saying that, I'm not saying that we should respect each other. We should be doing that anyway. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, we really shouldn't be having all these problems. We staying on the same planet. And we got to make sure we take care of this bitch or it's going to be over for everybody.
Yeah.
Ain't going to matter what color you
is. Yeah, because
it's already getting dire.
This bitch burning up. We all going to die off this bitch. So
I can stick it on that.
So I but that's my whole thing. They always try to attack me. They always try to come at me with this unity shit. And I'm just like, you saying the same thing I'm saying, just not the same way I'm saying it. Yeah. You want everybody to come together, but I want my people to come together. And there's nothing wrong with me wanting my people to come together, considering the fucking history that we have in this country, considering all the atrocities that have been committed against us. We are the only, let me say this one more fucking time for you stupid motherfuckers that are not listening. We are the only race of people that have not received reparations for the shit that have been done to us.
And we probably not gonna get it. Get your shit off.
That shit didn't seem
I was dreaming the remix.
No, but it's real though. We the only ones. And what do we get? Oh, we get to participate in a system that benefits the oppressor, former enslavers. We just get to participate. We get to take part in a system we were forced to build to benefit other people.
We're not really even taking part fairly.
What? Yeah, absolutely. So
people
you should
say,
just be grateful to be in this. I've heard a stupid motherfucker say that shit before. You should just be grateful to be here.
Shut the fuck up.
Nah.
You know how many people are fighting and dying to get to this country? And once they get here.
But how do y'all treat how y'all treat them people?
Like servants.
Man, check this out, man. When people be up here saying, "Oh man, you know, can we all just get along? Can we all just be?" Man, I think people say that because they don't really want to have that real conversation.
They don't. They really fucking don't. You touched on that, man. I said this in my mind earlier. Like, y'all don't want to have these conversations because
when they get too hot in the kitchen, that's how they cool it off by saying, "Oh, we need to all stay together." Why are you talking like this? Because if shit was fixed like it's supposed to, I wouldn't be talking like this.
Right.
Damn right. And they don't want to have to take responsibility for what their ancestors did. That's the whole thing. Well, it's not fair to us. Well, it wasn't fair to them. It wasn't fair for y'all to do that shit to the Native Americans. You took their shit. You stole everything from them. Do you think that was fair? Right. Well, no, ain't no well. It's the same shit. Only difference is you don't want to have to pay. You don't want to have to pay physically, meaning you don't want to be enslaved, and you don't want to have to pay financially. Because the biggest argument, who's going to pay for it? It shouldn't fucking matter who the fuck pays for it. It shouldn't matter.
I mean, I don't even
we sending all that motherfucking money to Ukraine. We sending all that money elsewhere. It shouldn't fucking matter.
Well, I don't understand how that could be a question. How we gonna pay for?
That's the main thing.
What you mean who gonna pay for it? The motherfuckers who say this country gonna pay for it. What you mean? What do y'all mean?
Exactly.
Where else it gonna come from? Y'all. We know why y'all don't want to pay because we already know y'all. First of all, y'all mishandled the money in the first place. So y'all might not even. No, I'm not even gonna say y'all don't got the money. Y'all got the money. Y'all just don't want to. Y'all choose who y'all want to give it to.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is, y'all don't want to get the money and y'all don't want to do the right thing because it's gonna be a threat to. What's the word? Their white privilege.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a big threat to your privilege. And y'all not gonna be able to live. Y'all feel like y'all not gonna be able to live as comfortable. Plus, we gotta understand when I look at racism and how it was built, the things that they do with racism, it's because it's a survival tactic. They've been in survival mode this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Even while they up.
Even while they up.
Yeah. They
never take their foot off the gas.
thinking ahead.
Man, we coming back to this conversation too.
Yep. And while we end it, I'm gonna say, anybody who I'm gonna say it again, anybody who thinks that this is just some fabricated shit and there is no thing against the black man, like I said, listen to Shahrazad Ali. And listen to Frances Cress Wilson. RP to her. Mm. Listen to some of her videos, how she break it down. And she's not just putting some shit together and saying that this is a doctor. She studied this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So listen to that type of stuff.
And that's definitely do that. But the problem, to end this on my behalf. The problem we have is too many people go off of emotion. They don't go off logic. They don't go off fact. This is the problem we have in society, period. All across the board, no matter what the fuck you talking about. Whether you be talking about sports, you could be talking about politics, you could be talking about relationships, you could just be looking at the fucking sky. Don't make no difference. Like, people operate out of their own... People just operate out of their own mind. And yes, that sounds like a good thing, but it's not. Not when you're dealing with people on a collective level. You can operate on your own mind if it's just you in the fucking forest, you in the woods somewhere, if it's just you. But when you have to be around other people, you know what I'm saying? Especially here in America. We are a very diverse country, the most diverse country in the world. So, I was finna go on a whole nother tangent, but I'm gonna let that go. But just for black folks, like, look, man, there's an agenda. There's always has been an agenda.
Yeah.
They always come at us, and they use our women to do it.
Yeah,
because they know our women is our backbone, is our spine.
Right.
They're our women. Let's be honest, our women are our strength. Period. And without our black women, we would not exist. Without us, our black women would not exist. So we fucking need each other.
Which is why they try to break us up, because black family is powerful. Family dynamic is powerful.
Yes.
Yeah.
What you was gonna say, Hirsch?
I was gonna say divide and conquer, pretty much
all the time.
Yep.
So, black men, we in this thing, and we never really, give encouraging words to each other that much, or at least it's not shown that much. I just gotta talk to the black men out there, man. I'm proud of you, bro, for staying alive and surviving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you trying to get your thing together, you know what I mean? You trying to be the best you could be, man. Keep going, man.
Yeah.
And I see you being a good father to your kids, man. And congratulations to you, man. And salute you all the way. 100 salutes to you.
Yes, sir.
You was on it this time.
We on it.
Yeah.
Black man, we valuable out here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We necessary for the.
So my brothers, man, y'all valuable. I value you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Thank you for you. And I'm gonna say also the same thing to my sisters, man. I see you, man. I value you too, and appreciate you. Especially I really gotta say that because I've been raised by mostly all black women, so I gotta salute them for sure. And, where will we be without you? You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? And I know. For sure.
Can't leave the women out.
Not at all.
Absolutely not. If I'm talking about us, that's them too.
Absolutely.
Right.
So, what I was gonna say? Oh yeah, man, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for everything that you do. I know it's not saying that we don't be saying things like this, and a lot of us don't feel this way, but that's a fucking lie.
Right.
And if you going off this social media shit, yo, man, life is more than what's on this social media, man. And people say whatever the shit for clout and whatever on this social media. So don't believe that shit.
Yeah.
But we do love you. We do appreciate you. We want to protect you, regardless of what anybody else say. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I agree. 1,000%.
I third that. Yeah.
All right, man. We're gonna get to how much time we looking at? We over?
I don't think so.
Probably got a little bit.
Yeah, it feel like we ain't over.
I think we good.
We got this last one. This is a lighter one anyway.
Yeah.
Somewhat lighter. Well, lighter than the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
One that's probably gonna get niggas in trouble.
Would you speak
Would you speak?
to your partner's ex if they called you to tell you about them? Would you speak to them?
Would you speak to your partner's ex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My girl. We was lax for trying to find another topic.
Yeah.
My girl gave me that topic.
Oh yeah,
She
he went
got-
down here when. Yeah.
Yeah, she. I know where she got it. She got it from another podcast though.
Okay.
Okay.
That don't hurt. Fuck it. Shit.
Right.
Everything fair game.
Yeah.
What y'all think?
I'm gonna let. When you.
Yeah.
How would y'all feel about an ex calling your girl?
Well, one of them, like you saying, like my ex calling my girl.
Yeah, about you.
Oh,
and the reverse. So he'll handle that one first, and then do the reverse.
Yeah.
my ex calling my girl. I mean, I don't got nothing to hide.
Because
Yeah.
some people be like, why the fuck you talking to her? Like, what the fuck?
Right. Like
you
what
gotta be talking to her?
the And as far as me talking to her, I feel the same way about talking to her ex. Like, well, I ain't got nothing to talk to you about.
That's why I'm at with it.
Why would I even talk to you? Like, what you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can ask her.
I'm inclined to I'm inclined to agree. I ain't got no words for you, nigga. It's more of a because it's like, well, what are you gonna tell me that I don't already know?
Right.
If you fucked her, you fucked her. Apparently, you weren't good enough because now she with me. Right. So, you know, I'm saying, nigga, we not finna talk about sports. Now I don't know you, nigga.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Why would I need to talk
First
to
of all,
you?
how do you fucking get my number? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
that's the question right there.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Nigga, I'm offended.
Like, what the fuck?
Nigga, why is you calling me?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to talk to you.
You know what I'm saying? So,
And you gonna tell me about what?
right.
You know, some people feel like, I guess some people may feel like, as a matter of fact, I saw the podcast you was talking about, and I know the girl over there, she was saying that, you know, it's, you know, when people ask about their ex, you know, when you first dating somebody, you was like, oh, y'all not together, what happened?
Oh yeah,
What that kind of thing.
And they want to get, they sometimes want to, you know, they heard your half, and you know, it's two sides of every story, so they want to know.
I mean, I ain't gonna believe neither one of you motherfuckers personally because I wasn't there.
I mean,
that's how I feel. Even if it's your lady, okay, your lady ain't gonna tell you everything, right. And that nigga ain't gonna tell you everything. So it's like, what's the point? Right? Well, I mean, it's like how you are using the honor system and expecting people to be truthful about.
Yeah.
A bad separation. Most breakups are bad. You know what I'm saying? And some of them are mutual, but for the most part, it's like, fuck that nigga, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's how people operate. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people, well, in a perfect world, this ain't a perfect world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't never been perfect. The only time a bitch was perfect was when humans wasn't on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So everything was fine. Everything still was alive, and you know.
The way I look at it is, you know, if I'm with you, I'm dealing with
you
what
currently.
I'm dealing with right in front of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as the ex, if her ex calling me, you know, telling me stuff, I'm gonna be questioning on why is they doing that, because it's like, what you trying to put something
sabotage?
Is you being nosy? Mm-hmm. Are you trying to get in my head and make it to where I got a problem with her and now we all in disarray because of your shit?
Yeah, you want to I was just with her last night, nigga. Okay, hope you had fun, nigga. Don't give a fuck. Don't let me catch you.
I know that.
That's the whole thing.
Right.
Let me catch you.
Right.
You know
Especially
what I'm saying?
If you calling me disrespectful like that, yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. That shit would make me think twice. If a nigga calling me, if you call him on phone, tomorrow you was with her last night. First off, I don't know you, nigga. Second, how you get my number? And third off, I might be inclined to believe you because how the fuck did you get my number?
Right.
So there will be questions that I asked. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, but again, it's out of your control anyway. How the fuck you ain't gonna stop nobody from doing shit?
Yeah.
Your spouse wanna go fuck around. That's what they gonna do.
I might not be
Slavery
inclined.
is over.
I might not be inclined to believe him though.
Well, I'm saying from the standpoint of if I don't know you and you somehow magically got my number,
I still won't believe him because I'm like, why are you calling me doing this shit?
What's your motive?
Yeah, what's your motive behind you? Matter of fact,
well,
before it's even a motive, I'm just more so hung up on the fact that why the fuck is you calling me?
Yeah.
Why? How is you doing? How is you calling me?
Well, I don't know if I want to.
I'm one dude you probably don't want to talk to.
Yeah, there's multiple motives, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna save that for another episode because just being honest, it's okay. I've never done this personally, but unfortunately, I know of some people who've done this who they were cheating on their significant other. And No, I ain't gonna say it because they probably watched the show and they be like, "Nigga, you just put my business out there." No, it's all right. I ain't gonna do it. But I'm just saying what I'm getting at is there is motive behind it, because if you be with you be with your side piece or whatever and whatnot, and you probably really you probably ready to move on, and you tired of being with your main squeeze, and you probably set some shit in motion the way you probably sabotage some shit and be like, oh, here a number. Just you can call her and say I was doing X, Y, and Z, because this person, whoever they are, they might not be necessarily brave enough to end it. So they have to find a different way to end it. No, I'm serious. This is how people think. That shit sound crazy, but
crazy.
what I'm trying to tell you is, is it crazy?
But you brave enough to let somebody call my phone.
Listen, don't judge, man. All you gotta do is watch one of these fucking Maury Povich shows or fucking Steve Wilkos or any of that shit. It's a bunch of crazy shit.
It's easy, man, because you already are halfway out the door. If you really want to get out the door, it's easy. I'm done.
No, but
it's always
it's not
easy,
true.
like,
That's not true, because you get them people that kill their spouses. Men and women have done this.
I think that's an extreme case, but that extreme case is due to somebody's mental capacity.
Well, I'm not saying that's not tied to it, but what I'm saying is you've seen, there's been stories that have come out about people killing their spouse because they wanted to be with somebody else. It's like, fuck, you had to kill them?
Yeah.
Those people got a mental problem.
Yeah,
absolutely.
They got problems.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
mental.
sane people.
Yeah.
Is anyone really sane?
More sane.
Yeah.
More on the same spectrum.
It's a spectrum, right? It's a spectrum.
I ain't talking about these old crazy ass folks.
Well, my final verdict is fuck hell no, I ain't talking to that nigga. Fuck that nigga. I don't got nothing to do with that nigga. I don't. Hey, if one of my exes calling you, fuck her ass too. I don't give it. Fuck you doing? How'd you get her number? You know what I'm saying? Like the fuck, like just move on. We all moved on. Do your thing.
Yeah, what you looking to find out about me in the past?
I'm telling you, I damn sure ain't looking back at this point. You know what I'm saying? Man. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? Amen. God forbid. I don't ever want nothing to happen and nothing that I got going on. But what the fuck? Because what is it gonna do? What are you gonna get out of it?
Right.
If it ended, it ended for a reason.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's your job as a human being, and I'm not gonna put a gender on this. It's your job as a human being as to find your closure. You might not be able to find it with that particular person. You just might need to.
People use that a lot too. I need closure. I just need closure.
No, you can get closure on your own because I know what you're saying, but I'm saying you can get closure on your own because in some cases you might just have to, delude yourself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? In other words, there's multiple ways to move on from something terrible. Yeah. And everybody's not going to do it the same way. And I know it sounds like we dissing people who want to go and confront face to face and seek that so-called closure.
This ain't no way this is this. It can't be.
Yeah, I'm saying for me personally, I don't need closure per se. I mean, it ended, it's over. I'm gonna keep it moving.
Yeah, it's close.
I'm saying some people, they.
I know they
need some kind of final.
But people use that. But people sometimes use that just to try to get back in.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
They like, I need closure, so they could get you to have a conversation, so they can ease back in. Like, no, man,
Man, they got so many ways to help you get through shit. I mean, they got therapy, they got porn, they got fucking sports, they got hobbies,
punching bags,
strip clubs, punching bags.
Porn ain't gonna do it.
I mean, temporarily it will.
Get you through the night.
It definitely gets you through the night. You've been bottled up and you needed that release. That should have helped you get to sleep, baby.
Some cases might, but some cases it'll backfire because all it's gonna make you do is want the real thing.
Oh yeah,
and the closest thing to the real thing, is probably to some people is to go back to what they had if they don't got nobody else.
Yeah. Well, I gave my final verdict. I ain't talking to none of them exes. And what the fuck that nigga doing calling our phone?
Right.
Nigga better get his shit together if something happened to him. That simple.
Yeah, nah, I'd be like, ain't nothing to talk about. Hang up.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. As far as
He obviously don't know the code.
yeah,
Fuck are you calling me for?
Don't call me. I'm the one you don't want to talk to.
Exactly.
And then as far as an ex calling, mine, I would be like, what the fuck? What's that about? But I wouldn't be worried about it. I just be like.
Even if I did some savage shit,
that don't mean I'm
that
gonna
was
do it to
me
you.
then. That don't mean I'm gonna do it to you.
That's then. That's then me. That was me then.
That was me
now.
then.
See,
I was future in the past.
Future in the past.
and on that note, we gonna end the motherfucking show just like that. Cause there is so much more to be said, so we ain't even gonna do it.
That's a metaphor in there.
Definitely. That's why I said we gonna.
I was future.
I was
the
future
past.
in the past. Yeah.
That's a bar.
Goodbye.
Hey, edit that out. You don't want nobody to steal that.
Put that in one of my.
Shit. Well, this has been the Uncultured Rules podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Subscribe to us on the other podcasting platforms, wherever you get your podcast from.
Yes.
You can reach out to us at unculturedroots@gmail.com. And yeah, definitely reach out. Any questions, concerns, any ideas for topics.
Questions? Oh, you just said questions.
Yeah, questions. You can ask us questions. I mean, shit.
Yeah, send the questions to the email. You can please comment.
Yeah.
Comment.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Comment.
Reach out and if you're a reasonable person, maybe consider even get you on the show.
Yeah.
So
Maybe if you got some sense.
flying on bullshit.
I'm sure not. I'm sure not. I'm a tourist, but I'm on bullshit.
So with that being said, we bid y'all adieu, and y'all have a safe week. Just be safe.
Yes, sir.
Peace out.
Peace.